starts now.
Heritage or hate? City Hall is packed right now in Jacksonville with people passionate about the future of the Confederate monuments in Duval County. The removal of Confederate landmarks, it's a hot debate, not just in Jacksonville, but all over America.
Some say they are painful reminders of slavery, while others say removing statues and monuments cancels out key chapters of U.S. history. Tonight, we're looking at which landmarks here in Jacksonville could be targeted. But we begin with Channel 4's Eric Avanier, who just stepped out of the city council meeting. Eric.
Yes, I can tell you there's a lot of buzz here at City Hall, so much so that there's so many people here that if you look over here right now, the security is no longer allowing people to come in because there's entirely too many people inside. Now, I want to take you over here to this table here because this table is very significant here. As you can see, it says Confederate monuments. This is the table where people come to when they want to sign up to speak during tonight's meeting here. I'm going to take one of these cards just so you'll see what's going on here. So with this, a person can decide, they can say in advance if they support the issue, if they oppose the issue, if they don't have a position on the issue, but they at least want to go up and talk. Now, I can tell you just from speaking to officials here that at least more than 100 people have already signed up to speak, some from as far away as Daytona Beach. So I want it's just a madhouse here. So we're going to step inside. I want to take you to let you go inside and see what it looks like for yourself. It's very packed in there, pretty much standing room only in some areas. I know we've been here for at least 2 hours, and it has just been wall-to-wall people, and it's going to be that way throughout the night. Now, I do want to go ahead and let you listen to a couple of people that we spoke to who are either for the monuments coming down or against it or just somewhere in between.
Yeah, they need to go ahead and vote. I mean, they need to stay. And the lady that is trying to take it down, she just got elected. And I helped vote her in, and I wish I didn't do it now. Anna Lopez. And that's why I'm here. I'm here to speak to her point blank. Why is she doing this? And what she got to gain by trying to take and remove something that's been here forever.
The purpose was not to support veterans of the Confederate War. That is not what the purpose of these monuments were. It was a way of taking back their America with 3 Ks and not our America.
People are passionate about history, and so I think it's really important that this is a conversation that we're having right now.
Now, a group called Our Southern Heritage is calling for the city council to take a vote tonight, but I don't think that's going to happen. Again, this is just going to be all public comment, and it's going to be quite interesting to see what people say once they get up to the podium. Again, we've got people on both sides that are here tonight. Again, more than 100 people have signed up to speak. Of course, we're going to have more on this coming up later tonight at 10. Eric Avanier, Channel 4, the local station.
Thank you, Eric. And a Jacksonville man blamed for sparking violence in Hemming Park during a peaceful protest earlier this year. He was arrested during a Confederate protest in Bradenton yesterday. This is video of Gary Snow's arrest. He was one of 3 people arrested during a protest over the mounting pressure to remove monuments there. Snow was released from jail this morning, and he told Eric Avanier he's coming back to Jacksonville to attend that city council meeting Eric's at right now. While the debate continues at City Hall, News4Jax is looking at which Confederate landmarks could be moved. Channel 4's Chris Parento is joining us live in front of one of those statues that could face an impact from this kind of vote. Chris?
And Kent, as many of the city council members walk into City Hall every day, as they look across the street, they see this monument, one of the ones that City Council President Anna Lopez Brochet was referring to when she talked about what different options were available for handling these monuments. Sitting right in the middle of Hemming Park, serving as a memorial to military members from Florida during the Civil War, this statue has been at the center of the recent debate. But it isn't alone in Jacksonville when it comes to what may be impacted by the council president's request to inventory memorials, monuments, and markers of the Confederacy in public areas. At Confederate Park, another large monument on display. From our Sky 4 helicopter, you can see the Women of the Confederacy statue. On top of that statue is a young woman holding a half-furled Confederate flag. More than 250 Confederate veterans are buried at Old City Cemetery, but it's unclear whether this or markers and memorials at Camp Captain Mooney Cemetery on the west side or Yellow Bluff Fort on New Berlin Road would be impacted. I did ask the city today for a list of all the monuments or markers that are on public property that the city council president asked for the Parks and Recreation Department for a list of, but was told at this point that list is not available. So right now we don't know the full extent of how many markers or monuments around Jacksonville could be impacted after whatever the city council may decide. Live outside City Hall tonight, I'm Chris Barrento, Channel 4, the local station.